Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I take a few days off and Power Ranger news just drops like crazy. We got toys, we got movie news, we got speculation when Beast Morphers might air. We got a lot of things, but today we're going to be talking about that Power Rangers movie news. So this comes from Power Rangers Now, it's where I get all my Power Ranger news from, and this is saying that Hasbro is talking about a new Power Ranger movie with Paramount. That's right, they're not talking with Lionsgate, they're talking with Paramount. So that means a new movie is in the works. Now, a lot of fans are speculating that this new movie could be a reboot of the Power Ranger franchise in movie form, or it could be a sequel to the 2017 movie we got a few years ago. It's hard to say which one is yet, but if they're in talks, no doubt about it, it might be a reboot movie. I know a lot of people are gunning for a sequel. I wouldn't mind a sequel as well, but I don't think they are going to be focusing on a sequel at the moment. I get the feeling that they want to make a brand new fresh start on Power Rangers because the 2017 movie kinda bombed. It made some money, but it didn't make bank that the Lionsgate and Saban was hoping it would make. I think it only made a few million more than the budget. It didn't make double. It kind of bombed in a way. It didn't bomb bad, but it was a disappointment to Saban and probably Lionsgate that they were expecting more money to come from this movie. But I've got two guesses how they can handle this. If they reboot the Power Ranger movie franchise, maybe instead of making an original concept idea like a soft reboot like the reboot we got 2 years ago, they can make a Beast Morphers movie with the Beast Morphers cast. Now, I don't know how they can handle that. If it's going to be union, non-union, they'd be looking at paying them a fair bit of money, and depending where they film it, it might cost them a fair bit. But if they can make a movie with the Beast Morphers audience, that might do decent, sort of like how the Turbo movie and the Mighty Morphin movie back in the day, that got the audience of the kids watching the show at the time. They would probably eat that stuff up, and older fans would probably eat that stuff up if they make a Beast Morphers movie, but I highly doubt we're going to get a Beast Morphers movie. Now let's talk about the ideas of a possible sequel for the 2017 Power Rangers movie. The movie at the end did open a few doors for a sequel, and Saban were planning on making this a film franchise. I believe they said they wanted to make 7 more films, but that never went through because the movie kind of bombed at the box office and didn't make them mad money like they were hoping. But the movie did leave a few doors open, such as the Tommy Oliver bit at the end, the Rita floating in space. It can open up ideas for new sequels and different storytellings. And if other characters or other cast members don't want to come back, they can always be replaced, sort of like they did on the show, and pass down the powers to a brand new cast member. That would be the right thing to do instead of saying, hey, this is such and such, they left, why do they look different, I don't know. But that seems like the appropriate way to take this sequel, and I really do hope we do get a sequel. I know that a lot of people have mixed feelings about the 2017 Power Ranger movie, love it, hate it. I loved it, it was a good popcorn flick, I enjoyed it for what it was. But even if Hasbro and Paramount do make a sequel to this movie, I highly doubt it's the road they're going to take. I get the feeling they are going to reboot the Power Ranger movie franchise or make something entirely new, going away from the 2017 movie. I could be wrong and we might get a sequel for the movie, and if I am wrong, I will come out and say I am wrong, we are getting a sequel to the 2017 Power Rangers movie. So what do you guys think? Sequel? Reboot? Tell me in the comment section down below, and I'll even put a little poll at the top of the video that you guys can vote in, and on my next news update we will talk about the results and talk about what you guys think we're going to get, a sequel or a reboot. It's a fun discussion and I'd love to have it with you guys. But anyway guys, that's pretty much the end of the video. I want to thank Power Rangers Now for providing me with this article. It's where I get all my Power Ranger news source from, so I'll put a link down in the description below if you want to read that article. Also, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and like the video if you enjoyed it. I'm out, I'll see you guys next time.